What's up, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video. It is the Muddy Puddle Squad here. If you guys are new to the channel, do not forget to click that big red subscribe button so you guys never miss out on future videos. Today we're going to be reading a choose your own adventure book inside UFO 5440. So let's get right into it. I've never done this before, so I have no idea how long it's going to take. So let's just get started. It's your first trip on the Concorde, the supersonic jet airliner that crosses the Atlantic in 3 hours and 45 minutes. Right now you're at 57,000 feet in mid-flight from New York to Paris. You look up from the magazine you've been reading as a voice comes over the loudspeaker. This is Captain Ravel speaking. We're about halfway across the Atlantic now on latitude 54, longitude 40. We've just come into a new course that will bring us over the coast of France in about 90 minutes. Those of you on the left side of the plane may be able to see the southern tip of Greenland. You glance out the window, hoping to see Greenland. Instead, you see a glancing white cylinder several times larger than the Concorde, but without wings, engines, or ports. The object, glistening in the early morning sunlight, is coming straight at you. Look! The white-haired man sitting next to you leans toward the window to get a better view. At what? Don't you see it? It's coming right at us. He opens his mouth to answer, but says nothing because you are no longer there. Turn to page 6. You are sitting on a thick rubbery mat in a circular room. The room is bathed in a pale white light, yet you see no windows or doors or lamps. You remember now, sitting in the Concorde, the huge white object coming at you, the plane shuddering, and where are you? The pale light turns violet, and mixing with oranges and reds it brightens, as if the sun were about to rise. A voice is speaking, except it is not speaking. You are hearing thoughts directly entering your brain. We are the UTY Masters. You are on the galactic ship Rachma, orbiting the planet Earth. You have been chosen to be a specimen in the galactic zoo on an imperial planet of Ra. If you refuse to cooperate, you will be sent to Somo. You may make one statement. So let's see, we got two options: to demand to be returned to Earth or to know more about the UTY. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to demand to be returned to Earth. Actually, you know what? Let's just ask more questions about the UTY, because this guy said that if I refuse to cooperate, I will be sent to a place called Somo, and I don't know what that is. So let's just know more about the UTY spacecraft. Tell me more about yourselves, you say. Why did you choose to visit Earth? We study Earth people as your scientists study bacteria under a microscope. We came to Earth in search for Ultima, the planet of paradise. So now I've got two options. I can help the UTY Masters find Ultima, or I could ask them how they think they could reach Ultima by visiting Earth. Let's go to page 22. I will help you find the way to Ultima, you say. You want to help us. That is good. Now you will go to the Chamber of Earth people. You are pulled... Sorry, it's kind of hard to get this book. You are pulled as if by an invisible magnet through a long curving passageway that leads to an enormous room. At least a dozen people are there, seated in sleek chairs or on floor cushions. You see a sailor, a woman wearing a gown with stripes of different colors, a man dressed as a samurai warrior, an olive-skinned woman whose dark hair flows over her shoulders and reaches her waist. The samurai warrior walks over to you and bows. Welcome to the Chamber of Earth people. Like you, we are all captives of the UTY Masters. How long have you been here? 600 years, since the time of Yoshimitsu, shogun of Japan. In that time, I've learned a great deal about the universe and Earth, including your language. You don't grow old here? No. The UTY Masters have kept us at the age we were when we were captured. You look around. Some of the people are reading Others are watching a video machine. A girl about your age is playing the flute. It sounds beautiful, and you wonder if she has been practicing for hundreds of years. Next, you notice an old man with long white hair and twinkling blue eyes. His face has a very serene expression, and you imagine that he must be very wise. A girl with long black hair and a blonde boy sit in another corner. Their legs are crossed, and their arms are folded in front of them. They both seem to be in trances, but as you look at them, the girl smiles as if she has been expecting you. "I'm Kim Lee," she says. If you talk to the wise-looking old man, turn to page 37. If you talk to Kim Lee, turn to page 117. I think I'm going to talk to Kim Lee. You talk with Kim Lee for a long time. Somehow you feel sure that she and you will be good friends. "Is there any chance for us to escape?" you finally ask. Kim Lee places a hand on your shoulder. "We are like butterflies in a net, captured by the UTY masters. Soon, very soon, the Rakma will leave the Earth for its home planet, Ra, your new home, hundreds of light years away. We shall never see Earth again." "I've got to get out of here," you cry. "I want to meet the UTY masters. Maybe they will listen to me." Kim Lee shrugs. "I could show you how to come face to face with a UTY. I must warn you, though, no one who has ever tried it returned." So let's see, if I want to meet the UTY in person or leave Kim Lee. I want to meet the UTY in person. It's just a book, guys. It's not real. It's not real, guys. That's why I'm making these insane choices, if you don't mind me saying. "Follow me," Kim Lee says. "We will find the UTY. But remember, if we say the wrong thing, they will store us forever, like eggs in a carton." Your new friend leads you through a series of long, twisting corridors. Sometimes you pass through walls that dissolve at our touch, and then form again behind you. Suddenly, the UTY masters are before you. 3 spheres no larger than basketballs? Okay, pause. I did not expect that. They hover in the air, glowing like pink and violet clouds above the setting sun. What will they do? What will they ask? At first, nothing happens. You want to speak, but you dare not. You are being hypnotized by the glowing... Are you being hypnotized by the glowing, pulsing lights? For a moment, you wonder whether you are still alive or whether you have entered an afterlife of another universe. Their voices, rich as a chord played on an organ, sound in your brain. "We have been watching you. We can predict everything you ever do, ever say for the rest of your life." On hearing these words, you are filled with anger and fear. You try to think of something that would truly surprise them. If you cry, "Put me back on Earth," turn to page 75. If you throw back your head and laugh, turn to page 76. If you say 2 lines from a nursery rhyme thinking that they could never predict that you would say that, turn to page 79. I don't know, guys. I'm kind of torn between 75 and 79. But I kind of want to go... I feel like 79 is a safer option. So let's turn to page 79. Oh, this is hilarious. You think for a moment and say, "Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. All the king's horses and all the king's men couldn't put Humpty together again." The UTY glow more brightly for an instant. "We know everything about you." You feel like rushing at these cloud-like energy balls and seizing them. As if to warn you they know your thoughts, they rise like a shower of sparks, radiating such heat and light that you reel back, throwing up your hands to shield your eyes. Then you feel a mysterious force pulling you back, lifting your feet off the floor as the voices call. "We knew that you would say that rhyme. Now we shall give you lots of time. On to Somo you will go, to sleep 1,000,000,000 years or so. The end." Oh, that's a bummer, guys. That's a disappointing ending, guys. That's like a really disappointing ending. But you know what? I did it to myself. Anyway, thanks for watching this video. I hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.